Hello, mic check. I actually noticed that my camera is not working. Let me disconnect and reconnect it. Okay, oh, it showed up. Something is definitely wrong with YouTube, I guess. I want to like refresh the token before the updating happens. Upload or get credentials. This is the function. So sign in and then write, yeah, get credentials. Okay. If it's there, it's going to delete it. Will give us time to get a new token. Okay. I have no clue why this is complaining. The solution found when resolving dependencies for split. Makers Python full version because Torch depends on Torch 2.0 and your project depends on Torch. Okay. We can conclude that are incompatible. Maybe I can change it. Where is the project.toml 2.4? But I think I manually set it to Torch Vision depends on Torch 2.4. That's where the issue is. But if it works fine in this place. Okay. So Torch Audio depends on Torch 2.6. Okay, we can conclude that. Okay. This is for YouTube video automation, right? Yes. Okay, this kind of work fine now. I'm not sure if 2.4 and 2.4 and 2.6 makes that much difference. Welcome to the stream, Manoj. I don't think the bot is working, is it? It didn't reply anything. Let me maybe... Did my IP change or something happen? The bot reading the information on what's happening in the YouTube is a different logic, and comparing to how bot is going to respond, that's different logic. I'm not sure which one is not working and which one is working. So let me just like my own video to see if the like count has increased by 1. That suggests that something is working, but I don't know which one is working. Maybe it's better to add some console logs or print statements. Well, maybe it's better to just restart the bot. Couldn't, for some reason, maybe it couldn't find the browser from the right time. Firstly, there is no happy music. That sounds bad. Is my streamer bot? Probably my something didn't work when the first time I tried to initialize it. Manoj, do you mind sending a message one more time? Or else I'll do it. Right. Is the bot up? Yeah, now I see the message. So cool. The moment I see these, that means it's working fine. I'll move this thing to another window. This one is also another window. Do I need it here? Let's keep it here. Yeah, the bot is up. No worries. No module typing extensions. What? Line 7. This is beautiful soap. Oh, I didn't turn on the env. Is that the reason? That's the only possible reason I can find. It's I'm sure it's this one. env scripts. Sorry. Activate. Oh, okay. env scripts activate. Lot of noise in the audio today, not sure why. There is some background music, but if you think that's, let me hear to my own audio. I don't really see anything. Maybe I'll just restart this one. That fixes anything. Is it coming from my mic when I speak, or is it coming from somewhere else? But thanks for letting me know. That gives me that something is wrong. Let me fix it. There is a background like song. That's the only thing I'm from mic. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. I'm listening to my own audio. I don't really see an issue other than my voice, but it's working fine. Can you confirm it one more time? Maybe like refresh my stream. The only thing I'm really curious is I normally see noise and like stupid voice levels when something goes wrong. Looks fine. Maybe let's do a formal refresh if that's this thing. Oh, it works fine then. We are fine. I saw a way. I did see a way to open the. I'm sure this is the way we open the environment. Is this way? env scripts activate. This is not the one. What the heck? env, yes, and we go to scripts. We do activate. That's not the one. env scripts activate. Maybe something like this. No. Maybe like what? 2 lines. That's. I feel terrible that I'm unable to fix this thing. Activate Python venv shortcut. Is there any shortcut? SV Windows PowerShell new alias value equals to damn, that's much more work. Okay. Oh, I have to run PS1. Oh, I have to run PS1 because it's that didn't really fix it. But I think I understood the issue now. Scripts activate.ps1. Even that didn't work. uv run main.py. That's the one I tried, trust me. This one without a dot as well. You can see activate, even the spelling looks fine. uv run main, that works fine, I know, but the only problem is I don't know if it can handle the environment changes. I don't see any issues. I don't see any console like print statements, error statements. So let's keep it aside. Have you heard about this YouTube? I started to face issues actually. I'm not logged in. This has been fixed. Okay, what was the issue? My food is cold now though. Okay, yeah, there has been a bug called auto dub. Can't disable the auto dub and I hate it. Now fix it. This person is really a nice meme. I can't see the video, but I can see the advertisement. Man, some of these memes are crazy. Yeah, I was trying to see if every server is up. I don't think my code is working. Yeah, I don't see anything. uv run main.py. Yeah, that meme was funny. The fun thing is, when YouTube didn't work today, I was about to take a shower, and normally I put songs in YouTube Music, and YouTube Music was not working. Entire YouTube was not working. So first I thought maybe I'm using the revamped version of YouTube. It stopped supporting, so I switched to the original version. Still, I couldn't play a video and an audio. I had to take a shower without playing any music. It's fine, not that bad. Then I realized maybe it's only me. The moment I came down to my hall, I tried it in my television. Even then I couldn't turn on the YouTube. That's when I saw this post saying that, hey, if you're unable to play the videos on YouTube right now, we are on it. Thanks for your patience. This was my scenario. I looked into my downloads and to see if I have any offline music which I can listen, but it looks like I don't really have any offline videos. This one is really funny. I can't see the video, but I can see the advertisements. Proper like. There is one more problem with YouTube now. I will show it to you. There is one more bug, which is, for some reason, I see in Firefox, I see that content turning red. I don't know if that's the issue within my screen. I'll show it to you. Like, I go to a normal YouTube section. So you can see the hover, it shows red and it shows blue. Maybe they added a feature or something based on what the thumbnail color. Yeah, we can see it's brownish here, so that's why they had the brown overlay. Was this already added? Am I the only one who's seeing it now? But it's only working in... Is it working in Chrome? Yeah, in Chrome I don't see that effect. But in Firefox I see it. Do I have a stupid extension? I don't think I have any such extension that made this possible. And even if you... I'm not saying to load my own video, but we can see the description is also changing a color. Let's see if that happens with Chrome as well.
Imagine being able to...
Spotify web as, I guess, I can't access. Okay. It's happening in the Chrome as well, so it's not really any extension which I installed. It's like that. Something is broken. YouTube down, but I can play ads, then the video content doesn't load. I'm curious what happened though. I don't think it's really a server issue, it's more likely a bad push. They could just revert the change, that won't really affect any. So they posted it on 8 p.m. and then within an hour, within like 51 minutes, they came up with a post that it fixed. That's 1 hour, so probably there might be a lot of calls and meetings. Hey, should we raise a ticket for this, or should we push it directly to the main branch? Something had to do with the backend, I guess. But yeah, looks like everything is fixed. I am able to stream now, so cool. Was I able to entirely crash my entire... Does this work? The only change I made is this one. If get credentials. Did I make something wrong here? And getting credentials for YouTube upload. Look, my terminal itself is hang. Something is happening here. So I don't see this print statement, so that means the main is not really hitting this point. It's not even printing this line. Then what's the issue? The issue. I don't really have any other terminal working as well. It's the only one which I wanted. Python main.py. So this is the thing. When I run the main function, it should reach this point. It should say print, deleting the previous token. That's the first line. I do not see that print statement at all. Is it trying to build something? Am I using any AI? I don't think I'm using any AI. Maybe I'll just remove the import for the thumbnail so that we don't see any errors here. Thumbnail, yeah, commenting those out. I'll comment these out. So that I don't have to even import those lines. Maybe now this might work. The entire terminal is crashed. I didn't know my code is that bad to crash the entire terminal. Python main.py. So let's see what it's trying to import. I do not see delete the previous print. I'm running Python main.py. I feel the terminal is being stuck. Maybe I broke something, which unknowingly I broke something. So according to my knowledge, the moment I run python.main.py, it should just, yeah, even it's doing the same print statement. I don't even see any print statements. Deleting the terminal, creating a new one. Hopefully that works. Still no issue. Okay, so let me see. The last thing I did is adding this one line. If that's what causing the issue, I can maybe disable it for now, and let's see. Python main.py. That's not the problem. I still don't see any new lines being popped up. I still don't see any print statements. If anyone's watching out of a random time, if they think that okay, these are the problems, looks like those are not definitely the problems. Hey, why is it putting these? What else is the issue? Is it beautiful soap? Why am I even using this? Try if there are any silent errors. Beautiful. So I have no idea why I installed this. Oh, this is what I'm using in order to get from the files. Probably my HFS server is down. That's up. That's not the problem. Okay. Yeah, well, this is needed. It would still be convenient to add like a network path so that I don't have to mess with beautiful soap and stuff like those. Add a network drive, add a network location. What is the difference between? Okay, I don't get anything. Okay, HTTP 10.0.0.213. What are the servers which supported by Windows? GPT. What are the file-based shared servers which can be used as a network drive in Windows? For me, Windows share is not working. Python okay, that's thanks for that. I didn't really know that command. What does it do? Hey, checking dependencies. Looks like it's working now. Checking dependencies. What? Where is this one? Checking dependencies. Oh, that actually tries. What it's trying to do? Okay, the Olama is not up, I guess. Okay. To terminal Olama run gamma 34b. While that's still there, let me see the file processing. Is there anything I can do? What is this file? I don't know. I have no clue what that file is, so I'm going to ignore it for now. It's kind of working, but I'm still curious what that one which you just provided does. Are you a Python god or something, Mr. Manoj? I have my Olama server running now. It shouldn't cause any issues. I know the moment I open the Edge browser, it would run in the background. So let me close it. Yep, right here. Wait. Where is it? Saw it somewhere here. Edge. EA background. What is it doing in the background? kind of working fine, but I would love to get away from beautiful soaps. It's not work. I tried HFS server, but it is not compatible to add as a Windows network based drive or something, network based drive or path. This is much more crucial for me. I don't want to use browser based fetching. I would like what? WebDAV over HTTPS. Found as a network location in the Windows Act over HTTPS. Easy to expose through firewall, Apache, Nginx. Tiny WebDAV server, Python, SMBFTM. Okay. I want to try this, but not really when I'm doing it. Just locks without any buffer time. Oh. What is the difference between this and Python main.py? Excellent question. This is one of those subtle but important Python runtime flags that can really affect how your program behaves in certain environments. So runs the script normally, buffered. Okay, it's unbuffered. It's like immediately. By default, Python buffers its standard printout and standard error, meaning that when you print something, it's stored temporarily in the memory. It's only flushed, actually returned to a terminal file when the buffer fills up. Oh. The print a new line or the program ends. Appears immediately. That's an interesting take. I didn't really know about this. Thank you. It triggered late. Yeah, this is the problem. Those URLs change every time, so I can't really rely on web-based pulling the files. I need something. Isn't HFS server web-based WebDAV? I thought it's a web. Actually is. Okay, it's primarily a web but not a true WebDAV server. It serves over. It lets user download and upload files. Okay, but it's not fully compatible with the WebDAV protocol extensions. If you want really okay, built-in Windows Server IS. Okay, maybe I can try this. Guide me to set up IIS in my PC. Do I need to restart? Perfect. You can absolutely set up. Okay. You don't have to restart your PC though. That's what I want. I do not want to restart my PC because this setting needs to be done in my streaming PC, not in my gaming PC. Oh, why is it opening in? I've changed. It's okay, I'll deal with that later. Error fetching the file list from HFS server. Error URL not found. What do you mean? Yeah, the URL is not working. Basic. Oh, even this URL is not working. So every time I turn on my server, it's resetting the entire setting. That's a bummer. The HFS server which I have in my streaming PC, I have made a configuration that whenever it hosts, it should host this directory, streams. This is where all my streams are being recorded. But looks like the moment the server gets restarted, it falls back to the Windows documents file. That's upsetting. So obviously this is not really what I want. Let me fix it. Parsec. How do we do it? Kind of forgot. Let me fix the web dev thing. I'm not sure if I already have this installed IIF. Turn on Windows feature. I gotta scroll to. I don't see a web dev. You ran into a problem, needs a restart. What? Those. You know what? Yeah, let's let it restart. It's okay. It came up. I do not see like a way to allow all of these. Oh, web dev publications. Okay. While that's happening, let me turn on my bot because without that, I have no clue what's happening in my stream. This is not the first time it happened. I think this is the second or third time. This is happening after I reset my PC. Honestly speaking, I didn't really have any issues apart from my it was using a 250 GB SSD, I guess. Okay, while that is running, I would just let it wait for some time. Okay, the changes are completed in my streaming PC. Let me turn on the web dev. iNet manager, I guess this is the one. No. So it's called iNet manager. iNet MGR. That's what. Yeah, it did open up. So where can I find the web dev? I see sites. File? No. Can I search? Yeah, web dev authorization. But where is web? Open feature. Add authorizing rules. All users. That's fine. User read and write. But where's the file path? default website, add a virtual directory and alias. Let's say like what, streams, physical path. I would only give it my path where I record all my streams, videos, streams. Okay, and then what? Pass through. Yeah, let's say okay. Enable web dev. In the center panel, double click web dev authorization rules, all content, all users, read and write, change, configuring authentication. When will it end? Okay. Enable basic auth. I don't see it for some reason. There is no basic auth. I don't say anything. Basic auth. Enable web dev. Yeah, please do it. But tell me, how does it work? ChatGPT says add all users. Okay, and okay, and in the site's feature list, double click authorization. In the site, probably in the stream side, have authorization, and then for security or Windows authentication for domain or local. I don't see anything. That's fine. I'll ignore this change. Bind and test. This is the final test. Open the browser in the streaming PC and go to this one. I know that wouldn't work that often. Expected. This is the trigger, and trigger will be opening. Which file is it? Should be documents, jellyfin, streamer bot. Okay, that's the one. Turn on. Sorry, my bad. Jellyfin streamer board, edit with code. Just a few line changes in my streaming PC. 1 second, faithful. I'm commenting these out. So far so good. Explorer ATN, yo, welcome to the stream. You seem new to the channel. Explorer ATIN. What does ATIN mean? I know the TIN number. That's a tax identification number. Does it have anything to do with your username? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm just trying to make some settings in my streaming PC so that I can access the files from my streaming PC in my gaming PC. Previously, I was using Windows Share, but after the I have reset my gaming PC, installed a new Windows. Things started acting weird, and the previous settings which I had, that they were just not working. What's up, Explorer? I'm still waiting for your message. Just can't reach the site. Why, dude? checked out CTO dot no idea. They are offering all agents for free. Let me check it right. Cannot access this path. Why? The server is configured to use pass-through authentication with a built-in account to access specified physical path. However, cannot verify whether the built-in account has access. Make sure that the application pool identifier has read access to the physical path. This is server is domain. Okay. Okay, in the meantime, let me check what is the CTO.new. Don't I have Bing installer? CTO.new, is this the one? Oh, introduction CTO.new, the first completely free AI coding agent. Is this a blog post or something? Is this a repository? Is this a project? What is it? Is it a company? CTO.new solutions. The best AI models with intelligence across every developer tool, now accessible to all. Where did you get this information? Completely free AI coding agent. Plans and ships code using all the best AI models, works with every developer tool you already have. No credit card or no API key required. It's like too good to be true, so I'm thinking. Pricing. GTA 5. So GTA 5. I'm so sorry. GPT 5. Claude Sonnet 4.5, Gemini 2.5 Pro, free. Token usage unlimited. What is the catch here? There has to be something. Oh my god. What is the catch? Why would they give everything for free? I'm curious, so let me try. I mean, if it's true, then imagine the potential, how much we can use it. But they have to pay ChatGPT, Claude, all those other things, for using their services. Okay. For describing in terms of what is that? I mean, what will AI learn from my code? Terms and conditions for Engine Labs, CTO new. The use of this application and any other related agreements and relationships with the owner. What the user should know at the glance. And these are like what? Terms of use. I mean, what are they even getting? Alright. Grant access. All repositories. Why would it want entire repository? I was just trying to log in with GitHub. Let's give it one of my boring repositories. I don't care. Game side, that's fine. It's just HTML and CSS. Let's keep onboarding. Yeah, thank you so much. Go to the app. So what exactly is this? So finally, I'm in the app. Integrations, GitLab, Jira, Linear, Trello, Slack, and GitHub issues. Okay. Repositories, obviously it would show mine, tasks, and start a new thread. That's it. How can I connect it to the? How can I connect it to, like, let's say my VS Code documentation? API integration. API integration has we strongly recommend that you add branch protection rules whenever you allow AI to access your code base. API integration have wide workflow compatibility with CTOs. For example, you can trigger actions outside CTO new tools that you're already using. MCP integration. So what exactly? So we can't really use it with VS Code or something like that. I mean, I'm paying $10 for like Copilot for now. I'm happy with the service I get, but this thing is free. Then why wouldn't I use this instead of that? Read terms and conditions. Pricing and limit. We offer frontier model usage, team member collaborating. Okay, we have fair usage limits that ensure a great experience for all our users. In a case of abuse, we reserve the right to temporarily or permanently limit access. Did you find something sketchy, Dinesh? Because I didn't really find anything good. Okay, let's try a few messages. GPT-5. How long can I continue with the chat for this? If you create code, projects, or data using their platform, check whether you retain ownership. This clause is vague and might allow them to reuse or analyze your content. That's the reason I gave only like one repository access, which is of my HTML and CSS site. But I just was curious, like what do they want? Can you create me an entire end-to-end project? And I need the app needs to pull short clips from a long video. It could be a 4 hours long, and I on the app don't know what. Does it create a new repository and do its thing, or invite a friends? CTO.com. Welcome to the stream, Harish. So Manoj was talking about the CTO.new. I'm not really aware of these. Where do you get these informations from? What news or articles or what websites do you follow to get all these new, like at least free tools, so that at least we can try what's happening? Ding, 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 ding. It's doing something. Hey Jamin, welcome to the stream, bro. Nothing much. Manoj was suggesting to visit this new site, CTO.new. Apparently, they are giving ChatGPT 5 and Claude 4.5, Gemini 2.5 Pro for free. That's the banner. I mean, it's an interesting take. So if you find all these things, active agents, no agents working. But I must still learn how to use this AI tools as much as my abilities allow, so that I can truly understand the potential of this. That means, in order to know what it's truly capable of, I need to learn how to integrate this with Jira or some other tools. What are they talking about? All these tools, so that I can actually know what its true potential is. But I don't use any of these tools. Do you guys need? I used to use Neon DB, not anymore. Prisma, Render, yeah, these can be fine. GitHub, obviously we use it, but I don't know what it does with the same repositories. Slack, Jira, Linear, Trello. What has to that do? Probably this was made for what? Project managers who would like to automate stuff, tasks, draft tasks. What is this? Curious. Yeah, good take. If anyone wants to give it a try, go ahead. Be careful though, the terms and conditions kind of look tricky for me. That's the reason I just gave like one repository which I don't really care about. Is this the terms and conditions? Yeah. Confirm in the chat to go ahead. Was it saying something? I didn't really see it. Oh, start a new chat. Where is the history? Can default everything for an MCE? Yes. Default everything for an MVP. Apparently it's going to start the repo and start with M1, M2 immediately. What? Okay, that's interesting. Highlight detection, rendering. Should we like do this until it's done with the entire project? Crazy. Yeah, it can also create a I mean, I have to link it to a repository. If you'd like, I can create a detailed plan now and break into the draft task for you to review. Want me to create a plan? Looks like it's about to do like one from one M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. Obviously that wouldn't work like how we have our expectations. Just because it can handle GitHub, it's not going to do anything magical. It's still going to try it. Maybe it's going to run a few terminal CLIs and see if the error stuff and whatnot. Good thing is it's using Docker, so it has much more control over what the terminal is outputting, so that the AI can understand, okay, there is an error, okay, there is, things are working fine. But man, it's still a lot of potential. Give it a try, guys. Whoever is interested in all these things, you can go ahead, give it a try. Really worth it to learn all these new tools when things are changing pretty quickly these days. I will give you an update what it's planning later on. Python fast API. Kind of trying to enable the web dev server because all users basically. Definitely has the permission. What is its permission? Blank passwords are not allowed. Not working, dude. You know what? A simple FTP would be much better. See, these are fine. These are fine, but they are giving this for free. I'm just curious. What are the catches? How big is this? Provision of personal data, user right to withdrawal. Who is the right to withdrawal applies to? Whoa. Way too big. Does it have any owner? Owner. No. Owner. Account registration. Okay. Deletion. Content on this application. Usually, when otherwise specified or clearly recognizable, all content available on this application is owned and provided by the owner or its licensors. Access to external resources. I think the owner is the person here. They're planning something big, because the moment you see this methods of payments, that means they're lurking people in and then about to come out strong. That's fine. All other corporates do the same. No worries there, but it's interesting. We can use ChatGPT 5 for free now. Isn't it good? Your data is substantially completely free because we use anonymized user data for model training and other purpose. Your data is never personally identifiable and CT revenue is SOC2 compliant. Your secrets never leave are encrypted in the transcript and at rest. Your code base always belongs to you. We only train on code snippets directly relevant to the code generation agent session. We do not train on any data that could be identified as IP. For more details, please refer to our... Exactly is this? So much English and I couldn't really understand it. But that's fine. Corporate stuff. It's still a cool thing, to be able to use all these newish released things. It's cool. Thanks for letting me know about this, Manoj. Even I have Twitter, but I don't really get all those cool stuff. What was I doing? I wanted to try an FTP instead of this web dev because things are not working as expected. Let me download simple FTP. I think FileZilla is supposed to be free, I guess. The only problem with FileZilla is it's painful to work with. For some reason, just things don't work out of the box. To think on a lot of settings. Not client, I need server, please. Just download it. Password. Bad. Okay. Stupid. Okay, I should finally see the file. The FTP open up. I think I already see it. Connect the server. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so where is that's fine. Where is the files? Which files is it going to? Can we set our custom path in FTP servers? I do not see any possible way. Administrator, no. Logging, no changes there. Okay. I'm not sure if I have that access, so let me confirm it by just typing something here. Add a network path. Can you add one here? Add a network location. Use the network location or FTP site. TP 10.0.0.213. I don't remember the port. Normally it's this one. Did it work or did it not work? I don't think it would work that easily. FileZilla will never work that easily. There might be some other configuration. Local listening port. Got something as expected. Okay, and what? TP. It's 14148. I don't remember the word. Type the network. Okay. Did it work? First, I think it's easier to use this for FTP. How can I connect with FTP? Oh. How do we do this? Oh, what? Exit function. Okay. I give up. It would come up here, please. I have installed FileZilla server in my streaming PC. Code is 14148. That's what it shows. I did not make any other changes. How can I connect this from my gaming PC? Same Wi-Fi network. What? Where should I? in the admin interface portal. What should I look for? You should see admin interface port. Not the FTP connection port. To check, go edit. I don't see anything. General settings. Maybe I need to search for it. Okay, file Zilla server. I don't see that edit user or anything. Does anyone have any experience with FileZilla, man? I only see server, window, and help. Yes. So it wants me to open this server section and then edit settings. I don't see edit settings, I see configuration. Oh. And now I understand. How can I check for localhost, please? Broken pipe. I don't see that interface, dude. Users, pay attention while setting up a native path. Make sure they exist. Okay, that's fine. There is a user enable. Okay, create a new user. Streaming. Require a password. No, it does not require a password. Login, members, I don't care. Virtual path, add. Right. Okay, and then path, virtual. Oh, I can't select the path in such way. FTP. Copy the path. I paste it here. Apply. Not sure if it did really apply or did it just say okay. Okay, final test, boys. I'm sure this wouldn't work. TP. Okay. Did it connect or did it not connect? It didn't really ask me for anything. Session ended gracefully. FTP. Which one is it? Make sure you type the file name correctly. Okay. User is anonymous. Server configure user. Password, let's say. Yep, sound good. So far, so good. Okay. I don't really see a problem with this, but what's the main issue here? Use auth first. Please visit user anonymous. Okay, let me explain that this one. When I type FTP and my IP, I can bring this to this screen, it's fine. I do not see my files. I see an error in my gaming PC, but in my streaming PC I see 220 user anonymous 503 use auth first. Session 6 ended gracefully. Perfect. That message tells you that the server is working, but it's not letting you because it's expecting a login, and anonymous login is disabled. Okay, how can I do that? What are you doing? So it's a really old problem, dude. I hate that it's taking too long. The use of this network, are you aware of this? So normally we can share files from other Windows PC to this PC. This stupid thing is not working. I have another like 2 Windows laptops. I can connect to this same streaming computer and I can pull in my files. This was working before. I have reset my Windows. It was working fine. I used it for like years. I don't know what I made. I installed the new Windows 11 in the other SSD. You know that story, I guess. Right after that, I cannot access the streaming. I can access the same streaming computer from all other different laptops, but not from this. It never worked for me. It worked for me for years. I started using it in what, 2014 or 2015. I've been using this forever. Even while back in undergrad or grad, we used to copy the code using the same idea. One of our friends would have a hotspot, so that we all used to connect to that hotspot and we share files without even like sharing a pen drive. We would like share files. That's how well I have the experience with this. I did set up perfectly in the streaming PC. Something is wrong in my gaming PC. That's what I'm thinking. It just won't allow. It says check the spelling of the name, otherwise there might be a problem with your network to identify. Something is stupid. And they both connected to the same router. That's the thing. I have no clue. So I gave up with this Windows, so I was trying to use another one. I found HFS. There are 2 issues with it. First one, I need to use a browser-based UI to access my files, so which was fine. I went ahead and used it. I used Beautiful Soap to pull all those files. So normally what happens is, previously when I was using streaming, I had a network path, something like this, and I gave this path to my Python file to pull in all the new videos which I'm recording right now. But obviously that streaming is not working anymore, so I had to come up with another alternate. I was thinking to use HFS. 2 issues. HFS doesn't really support this folder kind of a structure. I have to use a browser variant, which worked fine. Then I realized about the second problem. Every time I stop the server for the HFS and then turn it back on, I need to pass in my configuration every time. If I didn't pass in, it would just default, it would have like a default configuration. It would say it would only allow me to visit documents folder, I guess. That's it. So I dropped that idea. I moved to FTP because FTP is officially supported as network location. I can just go here. Yeah, something like this. I can just map something like this and set it so that I can use this to pull in my Python, and it can also do its things. But looks like there's a problem with the FTP as well. The moment I see FileZilla, I know that it would not work for me out of the box. There are a lot of shit ton of configurations we have to make, and the documentation is the worst thing. It has been like that from 2010. I did say enable password. I did have that setting. I don't know why it's not. They're like what? Reconnect the server, do something like that. The system user requires a password to log in. What I wanted to do. Maybe what happens if I give like a FTP 10.0.0.213 @ maybe does it work fine? Unknown host. Maybe FTP. How can I exit this? FTP streaming @ 10.0.0.213. Is this how we provide? No. Help. How can I say connect? Dude, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, let me create a new user. Streaming. What I said. Press a password. Fine. Mounting options. Add path. I gave it a path. There is a character. That's one I need to give. Okay. Oh, character is not allowed in the path. Why? Filters, limits, protocol. That's the only thing. Okay. Maybe I need to change something inside. Server configuration. Administration. Is there anything I have to set? Protocols, user administration, logging. FTP network wizard, maybe something I have to do it here. Use any available port. You need to set a range of ports server uses for passive mode data. I don't know what exactly right here. Okay. How can I change this field? Cannot change this field? Why? Okay, yeah. Okay, next. Host. Start the test. Starting the test. You entered a private IP address that's not a routed. If you want others to connect to your server using a global, use the global address. You entered the private address. Okay. This won't work. Connection is timed out, I know. Why is this thing this hard to do? I don't really know what's the issue. It won't say anything. It wouldn't show my file. This isn't working. What exactly is the problem with my connection here? Can you check the spelling? Stupid. So I can prove it to you guys that this thing is working. You can go to the other laptop which I have. This is completely in another country, and I'm using a VPN to connect to it. If you go to my network, you should be seeing the same streaming PC, and I will give a last attempt to try to fix this thing. So you see streaming? I'm sure it works. I can access my files. I can copy my files. I can just do whatever I want. This laptop lives in another country, so that means there is a problem with my PC instead of streaming PC settings, and I don't know what exactly is the issue. I just can't access it. Pressing enter, dude, nothing happens. Okay, I have a streaming PC, and with the network share I can access it from my laptop, but not from my gaming PC. Okay, well, on mobile SMB, your laptop can access it fine, but your gaming, okay. Note its name and IP. Okay. Hey, Laxine, welcome to the stream. Morning, sir. Welcome to the stream. I suppose you are new to the stream. You're new. This is Blazing Bane. I kind of tinker a lot of other things. I'm a dev, programming, also drop opinions. Yeah, just a chill place to stay. Hope you enjoy the stream. There are a lot of cool things you can try in my channel. Relangi Mama is my bot. Yes, sir. Changing my life to coding. With coding, have you changed something in your life? Like firewalls and sharing on streaming PC. Why would I have to check SMB servers? I don't know if that would affect it, but shouldn't that be default or something, I guess? SMB 1.0. I don't see. These are all enabled. The drive. I don't see that, dude. Okay. Terminal. Let's ping it. Ping 10.0.0.13. Ping works fine. However, instead of using this LAN, what happens if I use a Wi-Fi? Does that work as expected? But my IP address would all be changed, so yeah, it's tricky. I can't use it. So this works fine. I tried many times, but at least I started my learning journey. That's good. Coding is a bit long journey, but each time you learn something new, you feel interested, you feel motivated, you want to learn more. But the moment you learn some stuff, try to apply those in your real life. Try to build something with those so that you can actually understand what's happening. If I can access those streaming from a laptop, doesn't that indicate nothing wrong in streaming PC and only changes? What's happening with my typing, dude? Only changes are needed for my gaming PC. That is enabled. I made sure of that. There is no way that should be disabled. Oh, relax. Properties. This is the one. Advanced sharing, yes. And here, everything is turned on. No difference. Does this mean something? Still not connecting. I do. Okay, I got 4 likes. If anyone's interested, you can drop a like so that I can reach 5, please. It would feel good for me. Network discovery is there. Set up network connected device automatically. Allow. Okay. Probably. Make sure it's on a private network. Should I try it? It's 5. Oh, the thing is, it shows for you 5, but according to YouTube, it's only 4. I can prove it to you. Wait a minute. I can prove it to you. I am not lying. So, if you go to my current live stream, you should see 4 likes. Okay. 4. That is enabled. Clear cache controls. What does that mean? It's enabled. Check if the network type is private. Oh, this is the one I would like to check, but I have no idea. Network Wi-Fi settings, network and internet. How is it connected? It's private. Okay. Does it affect something? Metered connection, authentication settings, enable. What the hell is that? Configuration firewall and settings is okay. I don't really play much with this. Allow an app through intermittent troubleshooter, firewall notifications. Even I tried disabling firewall, that didn't really help anything, so that's not really the issue. But if it's private, and then what? Yes, it is. Check if the network is private. SMB client is enabled. Yes. And then try accessing the IP address directly. That didn't really work. Hey, wait a minute. I see 2 now. Hopefully this is it. It's still not working. It was showing my own PC for a second. Isn't that showing my own PC? Why would it show my own PC? Hey, it was showing my own PC. Something has definitely changed. Come on, let me connect it to... Problem? What's the problem? Maybe it's trying to access from my VPN or something. Should I change it to not use my VPN instead? And disconnect for now. What are all the network adapters I have? Oh, there's another streaming. Does it work? This is not working. Control panel. Network and adapter settings. Network sound sharing. Adapter settings. You should see these three. This is the one I'm using. Properties. There is nothing that's tricky inside this. Shouldn't there be a VPN network adapter? Now it's there. Properties. Same. Let's try the 0 VPN IP address. Let me get the IP address of that. If that works fine, then we are fine. Let me log in it, please. Once a while, the login goes away. Some things which are bound to work, when they don't work, it's really frustrating. Okay, this is the IP. If this works fine, it's fine. Is it working or is it not working? Found one more free agentic tool. Where are getting all this info, man? Let me see if I can ping this first. I can definitely ping it. No issue. That's no issue. That's no issue. That's no issue. Dude, what's happening here? For a minute, just for some time, let me try disconnecting the network adapter and use Wi-Fi. Maybe something's wrong with my network. Who knows? What is this one and what is this one? I'm going to disable it for now. Obviously there won't be any internet, don't feel bad. All I have to do is I have to connect to a Wi-Fi. Let's connect to this. But that has been connected, and well, yeah, they'll do something. Thank you so much. I know my Wi-Fi is better. This works fine. Try when you're free. I think something messed up with my chat. Oh, yep. Try when. Do I say another? What is this phone? Polaris E86. I have no idea what is this. I know this is my. Okay, streaming that didn't work. Wi-Fi settings, properties. It's a private. Advanced network adapter. Look for other vehicle. Okay, security. Advanced settings. What am I missing? What setting am I missing? This would be the typical setting I would use. Hey Big Chill, welcome back to the stream, bro. Welcome back. How are you? How are you, my man? It's running, that's totally fine. The one last attempt I would try to make is, connect it to an absolutely different Wi-Fi. Maybe use VPN to see if the Wi-Fi is the problem or the configuration. But still, ultimately, I have to use LAN to have like faster transfer speeds. So we'll have to wait for some time. This part is working. This is not working, obviously. Let's see if I can access my gaming PC from my laptop. I'm having a tough time setting up. I can see my gaming PC. I don't know if I can access it. It's loading, but I can still see it. That's promising. I don't know what's the password for all these. Do I have a password? See, dude, my gaming PC can be accessed from another country from a VPN, but for some reason I cannot access. A computer just sitting next to my gaming PC, it cannot connect to it. We can interact with other PCs from Parsec, right? Yes, we can. I have a laptop running in India. I would just use Parsec and Rustdesk. Parsec works fine most of the time, but there are some edge cases where it would not work. I use Rustdesk. The only issue with Rustdesk is the optimization is way too high that sometimes you don't really see half of your screen not being updated. It's like it won't update real time. I have to host my own server. That's what they actually suggest. So I would use Rustdesk to debug some things from my laptop if Parsec is not working for some reason. The moment I see Parsec working, I would just go to Parsec. It's fast, it works fine, it shows quality footage, no complaints. What can I make to fix this? What can I do to fix this? Any brilliant idea? Okay, it's almost 12. It's all 12 already. Wonderful. I got to debug this tomorrow. It's interesting, I can learn something new, but it's frustrating as well that I don't really know the reason why it would not work. I'm feeling sleepy, guys. So sorry. You do all this after work? Yeah, kind of. I work for like 8 hours. Even while I'm working, I would still think, why is that not working? But that's only when I have some free time at work. Normally, I have my own headaches in the morning. Once I'm done with my work, I try to fix these things. Because if this works, if the streaming thing works, I wouldn't have any issues at all. It would have a faster transfer speed, almost be instant, no issues. So from the other streaming PC, I can access this PC, but I cannot access the PC. Just so you know, can I access this? I don't really know the password. I was trying to access my laptop from my PC. If either of the case, if anything worked fine, I'm happy then. Yeah, full stack dev, bro. I work for an insurance company. We have an in-house application which the third parties use. We mostly work with Angular, Python, Node.js, AWS, MongoDB, and Oracle. There are like 3 applications we have to work parallelly. One is Angular and the rest of the tools like front and back end. One is Oracle based, which doesn't have which has a UI we cannot touch. We can access the UI, but we have the instruction not to make any changes in the UI. It's a legacy application basically. We just have to maintain it. There is another application that's where the initial step of the business logic enters. That's written in Java and uses Oracle. So most of the works deals with Angular and Python, Node.js, MongoDB, and AWS. Then comes the Java, Oracle, and on-prem servers. We rarely work on those, something like maybe twice a week, because it's an old application. No one really wants. No new features will be added to those unless it just support. The main challenge is all these 3 applications need to be in a synchronized way. If you don't understand what it is, so if you upload an image in one application, the application, if the image needs to be displayed in the other application. Now you might be wondering, why not use the same database? Because initially the application which I'm currently working right now, the new one, is supposed to be its own new thing. It's supposed to be independent, it's supposed to be like different. But now they want everything to be synchronized. If I press a button there, this application needs to also react it. Imagine the amount of complexities you get, because the database of one application is Mongo, the other one is SQL. I'm not talking about business issues, I'm talking about development issues. Mongo can take whatever the data you gave, but Oracle would only want the data to be in this way. And this application can add reserves even though there are pending reserves, but in the Oracle you cannot add a pending reserve when there is already a pending. So there are a lot of challenges. So as an engineer, you get to sit for I think there was a day I didn't even write one single line of code. I was just drawing in on my pad with pen and pencil how to architect this thing, where I was architecting WebSockets kind of a thing. So WebSockets are really crucial in an application, because someone from application A would be adding a document, and the document needs to be visible in C. So there is an entire replication process, replication, migration, and like Mongo to Oracle, Oracle to Mongo. There are a lot of repositories, so they are really crucial, and only few people work on them, and I'm one of them. So yeah, it's a cool thing to work for them. There is no issues. Work-life balance is great. No complaints. I truly hate the requirements sometimes. That's the one big challenge. Other than that, it's fine. Cool stuff, yeah. So we use AI, but we it's more like a prompt engineering. We don't really build AI within our stuff. So there is a tool called Roots, which is an AI based tool which is well trained in insurance world. So we use that. We use writer.com in order to train our adjusters. We don't really train them, it's the AI would be training them. So I worked on a lot of components. Share document, instead of using another Outlook or another email service, we have our own ways to send emails in our own application along with the documents, and everything is tracked. We have calling services, I worked on those. We have like call recording, and even the recording needs to be displayed in the application once that, hey, this person has called this, there is a recording. And obviously there comes the roles like supervisor, manager. The data is really complex, but you have to stick to the industry standard like programming structure. You cannot just write your own way of it's fine, like stupid function names. Like I don't really have to give an example, but again, it's not a bug-free application. Like if you have a team of working like 15 to 20 people, there would be bugs. But I really admire my manager, because he would assign work in such a way that, hey, your work is mostly independent of others. Unless you are working on universal components, your work is independent. You will work on your own branch, and then once you're done with that part, you will move to the next one. It's not like the work which I do, you won't be working on it one day. It's just at a given time, two developers would be working on a complete different thing, and they would be swapping once the feature is completely built, and that's a different story. So yeah, it's cool. It's really, you have the freedom to think of your own. You can build your own components however you want. You can apply your own optimization. Obviously then comes the peer reviews and ARC reviews, where other developers would review your code. We learn from each other. That's a cool thing. Okay, enough of pep talk, dude. What was your question? I think I gave a long answer. Wait, why would this thing not work, man? Network path not found. Let me just search in the internet. Maybe I could find an easy one. 0x080070035. Okay, someone might have this sounds like a Windows okay. Is there an issue? Maybe Stack Overflow would really identify. There is no one asked it in Stack Overflow. What kind of project is that? Mine or our project at work? I can't really reveal much, but it's like an in-house application to handle claims, any kind of claims. There could be millions. So we have to use we use all custom components. We do not use any other third-party UI related or data manipulating components. We all use our own. I built really good custom components in back at work because they provide us enough time to like think about it and then also do it. Okay. Oh, don't really did anything here. Okay. I knew something was different here. Maybe ChatGPT can understand it better. Where is it? It's gone already. This is what I get when I try to connect to my PC same Wi-Fi. Yeah. I think I have entirely disabled. Okay. I did entirely disable the entire firewall, even though that didn't really work. Who knows? No luck. Okay, what else? Yeah, see you tomorrow, Manoj. Good to have you on the stream. Maybe the device manager could help me with something. Unknown. What exactly is this? Could not find. I have no clue what is. Is there any other information it works? Do I have to enable? I saw someone mentioning about something. Network adapters. Then click the view and select show hidden drivers. View show hidden drivers, and you will see a long list of Microsoft 6 to 4 adapters. I don't see any of those. I guess I'm unlucky then. Oh, it's 2017. My bad. Yeah, particularly stubborn case of okay. What are the one they are trying to expand for? Okay, I did enable all of those, so that's not really there. I need. Even the IP, the same issue. The PC is in work group. I would appreciate your response. Okay, did something useful happen here? I thought it was raining for a second. Microsoft Forum is one of the worst things ever. Okay. This won't help. It's gone. Fixing the network path was not found. What's happening? Okay, I totally give up. I will just debug about it tomorrow. I really want this to work, and I won't give up this soon just because I have to sleep. That's the only problem. Can deal with it tomorrow. Alright, people who is watching, thank you so much for joining the stream. We'll see you tomorrow. Any last words today? For today. The world is so blue without this blue light filter specs. Okay, looks like everyone is busy with their lives. I would go ahead and start my stream then. Peace. Hey, just curious about do you solve DSA problems on lead codes in Java or C++? Python. I used to do it in Java, then I moved to Python. C++ was never a language which I really enjoyed it. I started my career with Java, and that's how it continued. Java is a fine language. You have to like struggle with C++ unless you want to. You have enough time. I don't really have much time. I can't really spend like 2 to 3 years. I'm not really passionate about lead code myself. Just have to bypass the jobs thing. That's the only motivation I have to learn DSA. Other than that, I don't really have anything. I would work on the projects or do something else rather than lead code. And for that kind of a mentality, I either have to use Java or Python. I already have enough experience with Typescript. I wouldn't use that. With Java, it took a lot of time to write few lines of code. I didn't really enjoy doing it in that way. But with Python, I enjoyed building the logic. I saw things were working fine. Then I moved to the next one. I think that's fine. And time is also really crucial. I know that a lot of YouTubers and other people would say, hey, language doesn't really matter. You can pick whatever you want. But if you can write your logic faster, it will save you time. Just think about that one core logic. If I can write a piece of code in like 5 minutes in Java, I can write the same thing in 2 minutes. The logic will still be the same. Why would you try to achieve like static typing in the lead code portion anyways? You can do static typing in Python as well if you really want to. So I would suggest to go with Python unless you already have enough experience. If you're a person who loves doing it in Java or C++, just go ahead. I don't love doing it. That's the other problem. I think that I have answered your question. So is there anything else? I like people when ask me questions. I would just give you an honest answer, what I think. Because that problem even I face, like which language to pick. So we good? Waiting for your response. Okay, I do not see a response, so I think we are at peace.